I'm going to do a twisted tumbler. I got some new colors today, so this should be fun. I just did a straight wall tumbler like this with the stannous chloride treatment. It looked really neat. I'm thinking about not doing that treatment on this one because the colors may show up just a whole lot differently. That one a little while. See some yellow color bar down there at the very end of the pipe from one of the yellow pieces I made. May have been kind of clogging it up a little bit. So this is a cinnamon powder. I got some gold topaz and some spring green, so you can kind of picture that as some fall-like effects. I also have out some really dark silver glass, and that worked really well with the stannous. I'll probably avoid that this time and just stick with the fall colors. Kind of talking at the camera instead of into the microphone. It's kind of hard to break that habit. I was trying to yell at it last time because I ran out of battery in the camera and had to reconfigure. Should be fine now. Only weird thing that happened now is my the little remote control needed to be plugged in order to be worked. The battery was low on that, even though I thought I'd been charging it quite a bit. So I have to keep an eye on how to do that better. See if there's an indicator for the charge. Here's the gold topaz on the cinnamon. The cinnamon's sort of it's a brownish color, but it's a little bit leather-like, maybe kind of reddish. Of course, that's what it looks like now. Could be very different. And I think I'm going to do this one twisted, like I said. Did the last one straight. Looked really good. I was really happy with it. I think it's going to be good. Actually was able to give it that concave bottom and hit it with the little hand torch to fire polish the bottom. So, you know, when you get it to that point, all you have to do is sign it and put it in the gallery and it's ready to go. I just cap it and just start to watch it expand. And when I go into the mold, I like these really stretched out and long, so you get those twisted bits all the way up there. It doesn't just end with one kind of turn. You get a nice turn out of it all the way up the piece. They can really look squatty if you don't get some height to them with those twisted impressions. Glory hole is hot today. I could probably turn it down a little bit. I I will do that soon. I keep forgetting to go and check the level of the propane tank after that long day of power outage that we had. See how much the generators took out. Because they were full right before that, filled up. It's snowing today. Pretty good, actually. I cleared the whole driveway yesterday, and it's got a couple inches on it at least. You definitely notice it when you're walking back to the house. It'd be kind of interesting to see how the gold topaz and that cinnamon work together here. I just wanted sort of a brownish color and saw that bag of cinnamon and haven't really used it that much. Thought I'd give it a shot. Thought brown powder would be a good underlay for some natural looking colors. Kind of lost my shape on that. I'm going to have to shape this up a little bit, even though you go into the mold and a lot of your shape changes then, undoubtedly, but gosh, that's terrible. Just keep flattening it. But it comes right out. Try to get it a little longer here. It's got a little too much girth up at the top. There we go. Well, it doesn't take much. Instead of the jacks, I'll just try using the paper here. It's a little, whoop, still gave me a little flattening. Probably means it's a little thin down there, but I think it's okay. Forcing the heat up into the top part. So like I said, I can get those spiral ribs to go as high as I can instead of just down at the bottom. And there we go. Looks like a pretty good one. Yeah, that looks good. Pretty rich looking colors, got a lot of depth. Pretty good. I think the bottom's flat. It's kind of hard to tell on these because you got 3 points coming out. It's optically a little hard to tell. Kind of got a feel for it. I'll do it one more time here. Almost close my eyes and just let the piece of wood here do its thing. Not press too hard, but yep, looks good. Give it a reheat. indentation on the bottom. Gives you a nice thing to aim for. Nice off. And with the light coming through it, it looks really neat. Kind of like a turtle shell. Didn't break off real clean. A little bit of a diagonal line, so I'll probably go ahead and tweeze it out a little bit. These are tricky to tweeze out because you don't want to deform those spirals too much, those lobes. So I just try to tease it out really just at the very end and try to even it up without thinking about thinning it out too much. Get a little more heat. You can tell I took some of the nice shape out of it doing that. Not too bad, but nothing like it when you just don't have to do that at all. That's better. It's not going to be bad. May widen it out a little bit at the top. A little more than I would, just to take away from some of that flat spot. It looks pretty good. A little flattened out, but not too bad. I don't think the opening is very round. I'm going to hit that one more time. Kind of stinks when you have a glass that looks oval shaped. Yeah, I think I got it now. May just be looking like that. Pretty nice. I think think about what to do next. That's about 15 minutes. That's real average for one.